Good evening, my brothers and sisters. My name is Maurice McFalls, and I'm here to share with you this evening a little bit how to wear and tie a necktie. Yes, I love neckties. The reason I love neckties because they make me look presentable. Of course, been wearing them all my life. I mean, even back when the GQ days were out and about. I was a GQ master. Yes, I was. So first of all, have you ever wondered why men wear ties? Did you ever ask yourself, how did this style trend evolve? After all, the necktie is purely a decorative accessory. It doesn't keep us warm, dry, or certainly doesn't add comfort. Yet men all around the world, including myself, are wearing them. Just to help you understand a little history and evolution of the necktie, decided to share a post that I researched. The origin of the necktie. Okay? Most sartorialists means fashionist to me, agree that the necktie originated in the 17th century. During the 30-year war in France, King Louis XIII hired Croatian mercenaries who wore a piece of cloth around their neck as a part of their uniform. While these early neckties did serve a function, tying the top of their jackets, that is, they also had quite a decorative effect, a look that King Louis was quite fond of. In fact, he liked it so much that he made these ties a mandatory accessory for royal gatherings and to honor the Croatian soldiers. He gave these clothing pieces the name Le Cravate, the name for necklace in French to this day. Okay? The early cravats of the 17th century have a little resemblance to today's necktie. Yet it was a style that stayed popular throughout Europe over 200 years. The tie as we know it today did not emerge until the 1920s. But since then, it has undergone many subtle changes because a lot of the change has happened to the design of the tie in the past century. So I decided to share a little bit with this to each and every one of you to get a more clear idea of where the tie come from. So I'm going to share with you a couple of ways that I tie my ties. So one way is that I'm going to do a double knot. Okay, so I have one here. So what I usually do is I'll take my arm out, stretch it out, my right arm, and because I'm right-handed as well. And you want the longer end to be the same length as your arm when you stretch it out in front. Okay? So therefore, you pay attention closely. Stretching my arm out closely. I'm going to take the right long end, wrap it over the short end while I hold it with two fingers. Just like that there. And I'm going to wrap it again. I'm going to come through the hole here, up through the neck. Pull it over to the left. You see it there, I have it to the left. That's one side knot. Then I'm going to go to the right. That's the other knot. There you have it. So you have two knots. Okay? And I'm going to take the long end, wrap it over the two knots. So you have a fold. I have a fold there. Under and over. Okay? Then I'm going to take it through the loop. Through the loop. Okay? Here we go. Right? There we have it. So we got a nice tie. Now I'm able to adjust it. Pull it up there nice and snug as a bug in a rug, okay? Nice and snug as a bug in a rug. Take it through the back. That holds it so it doesn't flop everywhere. Fold the collar down. Take your fingers around the back. Pull it. There we go. There you have it. Nice and presentable, okay? Yes. Definitely. The tie does it all. Puts you in a whole different place. It does. Totally. Even when you're going to job interviews. So now, yes, there you have it. Dress nice for Christ. Okay? So I also have another way that I like tying my ties, which is a single knot. And I'll share that with you. Okay? Again, you're going to take the long end. You're going to swing it over. And it's a lot simpler than the double knot. It's going to be a one knot. Over, under, and over. We're going to slide it through the loop. Through the loop. There you have it. I call that a GQ knot. One of the most favorable knots that men like to wear. Very conservative and adjustable. Okay, there you have it. That's very presentable. Okay? Of course, there's a couple of more ways to tie knots. You got the bow tie, you got the Windsor knots, and so forth. But these are the two that I usually use majority of the time in my life. I usually dress with the tie majority of the 5 days, or should I say 7 days, so even sometimes 6, 7 to 8 days a week because of church. I like to dress nice for Christ. So there we have it. Hope this has been a lot of help to you this evening for those who would like to know how to wear a tie or tie a tie. Okay? So other than that, hope each and every one of you having a blessed evening. May God bless you and keep you. Bye-bye.